One of the reasons spiritual experiences have compelled me in my work and studies over the last 30 years is because of a curious paradox that we see, which is that on one hand, altered states of consciousness are easily questioned and they can be wildly different. And they seem, depending on your perspective, insubstantial and certainly questionable. I mean, when people perceive other dimensions or other dimensions of this life, one might ask if what they're seeing is wishful thinking, is it psychological projection, or is it just some kind of brain fart that makes everything cool for a little while because you've been meditating too long or taking some mind-altering drug or you've whipped yourself up into a religious fever. All that aside, the reality is more often than not, spiritual experiences deliver direct and immediate benefits. Now, there's a variety of benefits that come out of spiritual experiences, not to mention the fact that spiritual experiences compel people into a kind of spiritual life. In other words, they gravitate towards communities of like-minded thinkers. They develop practices and they usually enrich their lives in an ongoing way through philosophy. And what we know is that people who put together these elements typically live longer, get sick less, and heal faster. It's remarkable, remarkable. But there are other benefits that are more immediate. One of them is what I like to call mental agility. Mental agility is probably one of the characteristics or qualities we now know through good research psychology can be most advantageous in most scenarios. Mental agility in relationships, mental agility in parenting, mental agility at work. And what are we talking about? Well, in spiritual experiences, typically we have a radically different perspective or perception of ordinary things. And in those moments, we feel profoundly open to be curious, to look at things different, to challenge the way things are, and to feel a natural sense of creativity within a world that is not only bigger than we thought it was, but is safer than we thought it was, more connected than we thought it was, and more abundant with opportunity. In this way, those of us that have been marked by spiritual experience, we are often quicker to adapt, more open to new ideas and differences of opinion. And we have found again and again and again that in a world of constantly changing conditions and constantly changing perspectives, mental agility serves us all. It's not just about being smart. It's not just about being clear. It's not just about being curious, but it's about the willingness to be flexible with our ideas, to try new things, and to be able to solve problems and puzzles creatively. And let's face it, that's what makes us indispensable at work. That's what makes a relationship last. And that certainly takes us a long, long way as parents. So if you're looking for a little strength in your life, if you're looking to be invaluable in your workplace, or simply to be a better partner in any relationship you have, consider the power of mental agility and the ways that spiritual experience can help get you there. If you want to understand more, you can check out my new book, Spiritual Experience. It's available for pre-order everywhere, or you can like and follow, and I'll tell you more in the coming days.